Welcome to Maths with Bob. Today we're looking at the 3-minute series statistics, hypothesis testing. Today we're looking at t-distributions, basically because our population's variance is unknown. This is what we will use. The statistic itself is this one here. Okay, this is the t statistic. You can see here t n minus 1. Okay, which if a sample size is n, it has n minus 1 degrees of freedom. X bar minus mu. X bar is a sample mean minus the population mean all over S. Now this has been obviously the sample standard deviation as opposed to the populations. Okay, so you can see here they look very similar, the actual distributions. Okay, so the first problem. Okay, a wine maker needs a Baume of 22. This is a similar problem to one before, where we actually had the population. We estimated historical data of the population standard deviation at 4.2, but from the sample mean, there's actually, well, the sample mean is 20, standard deviation is 5.2. Okay, the winemaker actually samples 41 samples. Okay, so the sample size is 41, and we will need to look at what's called a T40, which means a t-distribution with 40 degrees of freedom, which you're going to have to look up in your standard statistics tables. Okay, so let's see, have a look. Okay, so first of all, let's have a quick look. We set up our test. The null hypothesis is in fact that the mean is 22, and the alternative hypothesis is the mean not 22, obviously two tails. You can see here these values are slightly different to the normal distribution, which was what, minus 1.960 and 1.960. Okay, we're using our t-statistic. Okay, we will need to put the numbers in. Okay, 20 minus 22 over standard deviation of the sample, 5.2 over the square root of sample size. We end up getting minus 2.463. You can see here, this is obviously the statistic we're going to be using. Okay, and you can see here that basically this value is in fact, where is it, about minus 2.4? So it's over here somewhere. So it's out of our confidence interval, you can see here, and it's actually too far away from 0 to be accepted. So we're going to be rejecting it at the alpha value of 5%. But you'll see here that if you have a quick look at the 1% alpha values, well, I should say the t values, which are minus and plus and minus 2.704, it's actually just sneaking in, actually. So we are going to accept at the 1% level. Now, just a quick note here. Okay, sample size of n has n minus 1 degrees of freedom. This is why we are using T40 here. Okay, so what's happening? Well, basically our t-statistic is T40 is what, minus 2.463. It's actually, let's have a quick look, see if I can grab it and I'll bring it in. Okay, where is it? It's about here somewhere. Okay, so it's basically outside our 95% confidence interval. It's actually too far up this end, very low probability of this occurring. So it's too large actually. So we're going to reject the null hypothesis and basically conclude that the actual crop's mean Baume is actually not 22. Okay, so we shouldn't actually pick the grapes yet. Okay, but if you do it at a 1% significance level, you can see here we can actually accept it. So it's actually within the 99% confidence interval. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and bye for now.